energy reading. All right, let's tap in. So we got choose wisely, clarified by the Three of Pentacles. It says decisions shape your path amid challenges. Stay open to learning as answers reveal your destined journey. All right, so this reading has to do with work, some type of work setting, some type of group that you could be spending time with, collaborating with on a day-to-day. We got revelations await, clarified by the Fool in reverse, which came out on the floor. It says, embrace the mystery, embark on a journey of discovery, and watch as secrets unveil before you. And in the future position, we've got the Nine of Swords with hear what's unsaid. It says, tune into the silence for truths that words cannot express. Listen deeply. All right, so there's this energy of stepping onto a path or into an environment that I feel like you were initially satisfied with. You know, these were some people I feel like you were meant to learn from, to grow with in the season in the beginning. However, I feel like you've been coming into some realizations about the people within this work setting and how they operate. Some of them may not be operating from integrity. This is giving reckless energy. This is, making decisions that are not really healthy or in alignment with the good of the group. Take it as it resonates. But there's a sense of information being revealed to you on choices that weren't the best. And I feel like it's kind of got you in a space where you're analyzing everything. You're in a space of anxiety. For some of you, you could be just questioning your future, what it is that you truly want. Because I feel like you're outgrowing the environment that you're currently in. You realize that either these aren't the people that you want to work with anymore, or it's just not the environment that energetically suits you. And I feel like you're being called to take a step back and really go within and listen to what it is that your intuition is telling you. Because I feel like this shift in your environment and within you is leading you to a direction that is better suited for you. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. So there's a sense of you reflecting on, what it is that you are truly happy with. What it is that fulfills your inner child, as well as will bring you stability and longevity in the future. Really will take you somewhere. I feel like you're going to calmer waters out of this situation, but it's just a matter of you doing some deep soul searching right now and not allowing the fear of this transition to stop you from having faith that your destiny is not determined by these circumstances. That you still can choose something that better fits you, and that is balanced in exchange energetically, aligned with your integrity. But I also feel like, with this Fool coming out in reverse, it's a matter of not being too hasty and making any rash decisions too soon. And that's why there's a need to really pause and listen, because there's like this energy of God's rejection being your protection. The surrounding energies we had that came out is filling a void and soul searching. It says diving deeper into remembrance. All right, so some of you could be in a space where you're remembering more about your soul, your soul's journey and what it is that you're called to do with your purpose and things like that. You're really like thinking about those things. We got court case. So this is giving me you're waiting on some type of answers or verdict here. 3 to 6 months could be significant for some of you. 6 months from now or 6 months ago. We got your vibration is rising. Keep it up. Consistency. So I feel like that's why the shift is taking place, because your vibration is going into a different space. You're ascending. We got too much pride, big ego. So some of you could have been dealing with this type of energy in that setting, and I feel like this is also a caution in regards to, moving too recklessly in the situation. Take it as it resonates. We got don't turn back now. Stay focused. Masculine energy could be significant here. Taking action in some regard. And you saw things accordingly. Don't doubt yourself. Rumination. All right. So there's a sense of, once again, this anxiety coming out here. And I feel like just maybe being in a space of woulda, coulda, shoulda. And I feel like Spirit is saying that you did exactly what it is that you were meant to do. Keep your eyes focused on what counts. To keep your eyes in your mind on the things that you can control and less on the things that are from the past. All right, so take these messages as they resonate. Whatever doesn't resonate, leave behind. Like, comment, and share. If this did resonate with you, drop a blue heart in the comment section. I appreciate you watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.